Hi, my name's Cheri. Welcome to my stamp studio. This is a super quick Monday card that I have not even made yet. And I will tell you, hopefully I get it posted on Monday. It's pretty late on Monday and it's past dinner time and I've not made dinner yet for us. It's been one of those days where I've gotten a lot done, but not a lot of it has been necessarily it was all on the things to do, but it took longer to do them all. So you will want to go over to my Facebook page. We are having, one of the things I got done today was the girls I do events with. We have our giant event this Friday. You won't want to miss it. It's 6-7 of us that do Facebook events. All of us will be doing a day-long Facebook event. It's free. All you have to do is make a purchase from one of us. So I have my host code. This month you get the catalog free. You were getting the class free, but I'm sold out of that. So you're getting some other things free. So you get the Facebook event, the catalog, and I think I'm almost out of my champagne rhinestones too. I may be out of them after today. I may already be out of them. So if it's not that, you'll get another freebie along with it. But the Facebook event and the catalog are definitely worth your free purchase. Any purchase, just the host code. So that's this Friday, but all of the girls, fabulous stampers, will show you all of our favorite pre-order things that we've been playing with. And that's all day on Friday, 1 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but the content stays up. So if you can't be with us live, you can come back later and watch it. But then the other thing that we worked on today is June 30th. We are having a new catalog safari, a Stampin' Safari, and we have picked 3 really different sets out of this new catalog. So if you have it, it's the hippo set, the little animals that go in the snow dome, and then the camo set. And so it will be another live event. You get $100 worth of product. So it's super free. If you're a demonstrator, you can buy your own product or you can buy it from us, either way. So it's super fun, June 30th for everybody. And then if you're a demonstrator and you want to find out ways that you can use those products all throughout this whole catalog year on July 1st, then we'll be Zooming with the demonstrators. So all of that went up today on Facebook. So it took us a while to get all of that registration up and going. And then my daughter came over and she filmed a couple of cards and we worked a little bit on her website. So here's the card that was the intended project for today, and it's all ready to go. Everything's laying here, but I want to show you how to take the images and line them up in your Stamparatus. So it's going to happen. It will be the Tuesday card. I actually made this yesterday, got it all set up, but I didn't film it. Remember, I am mailing catalogs tomorrow, Tuesday, and then the next time will be on Thursday, so I don't go to the post office every day. I do have a car again. So I needed a quick card, and this has kind of been in my head to do as a quick card. Haven't made it, but it's in my head and it'll be easy because I decided to pull out a few of the things I haven't even used yet. So these are the gold foil sheets. Look how beautiful they are. They're part of the Fern suite. So I have used these pieces on my card that had the circle, but I haven't used any of these. So you can see this really pretty fern one. I thought about using it, but I pulled this one out. So they just pop right out. Some really pretty circles. Actually, I might go ahead and get another little leaf because we might need 2 because they're just beautiful. And then you can see how easy they pull out. The ones that are more solid like this, you can run through any of our dies, which I am gonna use one of the folders that I haven't used yet. So see, they're really pretty. If you need a neutral, you can flip them over and they're just white on the other side. So let's get those. This card's gonna be super quick. I'm gonna show you a couple of tips and tricks, as always. And then I'm gonna use this. It's one of our new mini folders, and it's also from the same suite from the Forever Greenery, Forever Fern suite. So there are half size and they'll go in the new mini cutter when it's available. So I've got just plain black and white cardstock because sometimes you just want a nice simple card. And I'm just gonna lay this in here, and you can see it's not gonna get the whole thing. So kind of lay it in here and decide where you want it to get. So let's get like this. And then I've just pulled out, you might already have this, it's To a Wild Rose. It's not new, but I want the Blessed because I love that. And I just wanted a card that you might have on hand that you'd be able to send somebody. It can be a thank you. It could be a birthday. It could be any time that somebody's feeling blessed. So I'm just gonna go, as I said, black, white, and gold. That's our theme. It could be a wedding card. It could be an anniversary. If you just have some black, white, and gold handy and just one word, then you can stamp anything on the inside. I've got all the pieces for tomorrow just laying over here. I just love this font, and I think it's really pretty. So just love that. So, and none of the new stamps that I had really had the word that I wanted for this card. And then again, just pulled out an old punch, but it's in the current catalog and it will be in the new catalog. So if you're looking for something that you want to get so you can get a free catalog and so you can come to our thing on Friday, then here's a couple of options for you. You can get that To a Wild Rose, or you can get this stamp. Both of these are in the catalog. So now let's run these through. Oh, and before I do that, I'm gonna put this black panel on, but I don't want to waste like black card, a whole sheet of cardstock to get another black punch. So I'm just gonna punch right in the middle because that's gonna be mounted over the top. So anytime you're gonna mount over the top, feel free to use any of that because the person who gets it will never know that you did that. Okay, so let's decide where we want this. I think I'm going to put it so we get some of this and then a little bit here. You can kind of move it around, but I'm going to go for here. And then for this, you need 2 plates. Take out your thin die adapter. And you just need 2 plates because it's not dynamic. So you don't need the blue, you don't need anything special, but you do need to take that out. And look how pretty that is. So this will give us some room to kind of work with. And then I'm going to take this and let's put it just a little bit. We don't want it to really go over our words. So kind of just mess with it. How about if we get this here? So see, it's going to get, again, you want your fold to go through first. Just send that through. And now our little tag has a customized little bit of embossing on it. So now let's take this. Just white cardstock. These are always so handy when you can make something out of just plain white. And then here's a black piece just for the nice starkness of black and white. And here's where I punched that out because nobody's ever gonna know. And then before we get this all layered on here, since I've not made it yet, let's decide how we want it. So I want my punch to have a little bit of definition behind it, but we don't have one that's the next size up. So we're just gonna make our own next size up. So just take your black one, cut it in half. And then put half up here. It won't have around all the way, but it's enough that it definitely gives it that little oomph of. In fact, nobody will notice but you that it doesn't have the edges right there. Okay, so I think that we're gonna go this way because we're gonna be able to put this beautiful piece of fern here into the hole. And maybe that one there. And then this is the cord that comes out of it. So let's just tear a bunch of it off. We want to do a circle. So when you do a circle, make sure your 2 ends, you don't want those sticking out. Although with this, it frays nicely, so maybe you would. I'm not going to in this because I've not made the card, so it'll just be easier. So just make sure your ends are going to be attached under here. So we know we like this, so we'll go ahead and stick this on. But anytime you have those that are really pretty, put your adhesive back here so you don't smash your design. There, that's much better. That's why I stand up and work generally when I stamp anyway. So now we know we're gonna put our blast here. So let's add our adhesive here. And that way we can put this beautiful piece here. And we can add, I think I'll have this one go this direction. And then you're gonna take the two ends of your thing and just make sure they end up underneath. And to keep the circle pattern, just circle back into it. I want some of it over here, so I'm going to make sure this piece goes this direction. And we have that little bit left there. Perfect. Grab some dimensionals, which I didn't need on my other cards, so there aren't any laying here. You just add two, and those will also help keep that in place. The birds are super crazy out my window again today. They must think I'm making a bird card. And then these are also in our current, they were part of a Christmas suite, and I really taped this to my table now. But they are a carryover into the new catalog, and you can still get them. But they were just gold, so not Christmassy because they're gold, but just add. Remember, you always add 3 embellishments. So let's go. One. 2. 3 different sizes. 3. You could do 5, but don't do an even number because then your eye doesn't know where to stop. But there you go. Look how pretty all the shimmery elements are. And it's super simple. I made it look much more difficult than it really is because of my mistakes. But super easy. We might do this one at camp sometime. And we might wait till we have some new words, but that is a perfect word. And again, an all occasion card. Kind of ruins the effect with my black piece there. So everybody have a great week. Check back and remember any purchase, and you can come to our event on Friday. It's going to be fabulous. You don't want to miss it. This was one of the cards that I had kind of had in my head to do because, you know, Facebook Live. I just winged this, and I could have winged that over there. Now I have to come up with some more wingy cards. I do like to have majority. I'll probably do 4 in my hour. We each take an hour, and I'll probably do 4 during my hour. And I like to have 3 of them where I know what they're going to look like, but I always like to have one that's kind of in my head so you can see my creative process. So I just took this one. So I'll have to come up with something else. So everybody have a great week. Bye.